line. Let's go on and get this show popping on this side of the game. Kicking it with Rob.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Rob. We back again. But as y'all know, I'm Rob. Across from me, we got Drew.
What's going on?
And we got the fabulous Renee in the building.
What up to all my good people?
Y'all been good?
Oh man, what? I'm just ready to get into it. I used to know how much I love being on this one. Yeah. I couldn't wait to get this one. Sorry I'm late though.
I miss y'all. I gotta say that.
Hey,
it's been a minute since we kicked it.
We're gonna keep this consistent, goddammit. We're gonna keep it consistent.
Man, we got to.
Mm-hmm. So look, I'm about to throw. Y'all about to be like, God damn it. No, I'm about to throw this word out here. It's a new word that I learned. I'm gonna give y'all the definition of it. I gotta look at it, people, because I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I just learned it.
You reading?
Y'all ever heard? Yeah.
2023, you're doing it different.
No, watch this though. So y'all ever heard the term gaslighting?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all know what it means?
Well, you know what? I heard there's so many different ways you can use it, but go ahead.
So the definition of gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation in which the abuser attempts to show self-doubt and confusion in their victim's mind. In my opinion, when I hear that, I think, as an example, if somebody done something and then they try to flip it and make it seem like you did something. That's what I get out of it.
Because I remember us talking about this.
Yeah.
So we was trying to use that in comparison as far as manipulation. The differences of being like a narcissist, right? So the reason I said to me it's a difference is because when you manipulate somebody, it's more so always trying to redirect the attention off of you and your wrong, opposed to being a narcissist is you trying to play victim in your own conviction. Like you trying, no matter you the person who did something wrong, but you trying to play victim instead of being the abuser.
Right.
So being a narcissist, you never be the one that admit you did something wrong. You're gonna always give off, this is why I did something wrong. This is what did. You're never taking accountability that you did this. You're gonna always play victim to me. So that's kind of like how you. So when people say gaslighting, you're more so just trying to take the attention of your wrong and make it seem as if it's something else.
So wouldn't that kind of be like the same as manipulating?
Right.
Because they all, to me, kind of marry or go together.
They all in the family.
Because the person that's the abuser is actually flipping it,
correct.
to make it seem as if
it's not them.
It's not them.
Right.
So all three of them seem to pretty much kind of go together and are, to me, equally as toxic.
Yeah.
Because it is really draining on the person who is actually on the receiving end of that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, because
No, I was actually saying, because you got some people who they that is so routine to them that is they don't even know they're doing it. They just never want to be. They never want to take the blame. Well, I ain't gonna say they don't know they're doing it. They so into routine that they're doing it that they just it's hard. They can't break it. You know
is
what I'm
that
saying?
a mental issue?
That's what
I wonder.
Yes,
that's psychological.
It definitely
that's
is.
That's psychological, bro.
And we see that a lot now. Do we because as I look at social media and the people that we see in the limelight, a lot of it are the gaslighting or the narcissistic ways or what's the other word? The manipulation. Like you see it so common now. So is it just that? Because people are seeing it and it's normal that they don't want to look at it as it actually is a mental kind of illness or, something negative because it's like the norm.
I actually feel like people only do that because it's beneficial. So you got people who are in relationships or even in friendships, you gain something from it. So if you're in a relationship and you abusing your partner, whether you male or female, and you abusing your partner, so let's say hypothetically you cheat or you do something in a relationship that's causing y'all to have some type of conflict. Well, that's what people normally do to more so try to take the blame off of them. You know what I'm saying? And I say it's psychological because once you start doing it, it's kind of hard to stop. You know how some people say they lie so much they believe in their own lies?
Yeah.
If you lie so much, you will believe your own lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You will believe it. So I feel like when you do that so much and you make it a part of your character, you become that now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to not do it no more. You don't know how to be honest no more when you lie so much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But lying benefits you because
That's
it gets
your honesty. Lying is your honesty.
Lying is your honesty.
So you're living in a falsehood, like you're living in a fantasy.
Your whole
You didn't
reality
create
changed.
something
Your
that's
whole
not
reality
true.
changed.
Yeah.
Your whole reality changed, and it's psychological, man. That's a disorder.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's mental illness, man. That's bad because it's not normal.
And do we know? Do any of you know anybody like
Hell
that?
yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
a lot
Hell yeah.
of people that way. So what do you do? Like
I've dated women like that, man. Like, man, you. I'm talking about so bad to the point where it's like I've seen somebody literally manipulate a building of people at once. And I was just looking back. Actually, even though at the time when I was with them, I was supporting it because I feel bad because I was like, I got your back. I was kind of helping her, but I was looking back at myself like, if you would do this to them, you would do this shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now going forward after that, I was just like, well, everything that me and you go through, I already know you probably would do this to me. So I knew how to look. I was learning that from her as I was doing it with her. But I was just like, here I am being like a team player. You know, I'm helping her, but I'm learning her at the same time.
Right.
But I'm like, yeah, you got it bad, man.
Yeah.
You got it bad. And I'm talking about now to the day, she still do it.
So what made what was it about her that made you tolerate that part of her?
You know, I didn't. When you with somebody, especially like in a relationship, every day you wake up with them, you go to sleep with them, you learn them every day. Whether you learn something new, you see some patterns, you see routines, you learn them. So, you know, it's almost like knowing a person's favorite color, knowing a person's favorite food, or you learn something about them. So every day when I was with her, I was learning everything about her, new traits, new characteristics. That was something that I had knew, but I didn't know it was that bad. You know, I had seen it demonstrated in ways where it wasn't looked at as a narcissist way or a gaslighting way. You know you want to get off the phone with somebody. Hey, my mama called. I'll call you right back. Your mama ain't really calling you, but you just want to get off the phone. So you don't look at that as a bad thing because you're like, that's little. But when you seen it on that level, you like, wait. You willing to take this shit far.
I think what she's asking you is more of,
how do I stay with them?
how did you tolerate it? You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
it didn't last
Or
long.
why
after.
did you tolerate it? So I think, just to answer the question,
Yeah.
get you to understand what she was saying, when you be with somebody for so long, you to somebody, which is not a good thing,
Right.
or even more important, you care/love someone, you tend to deal with certain things to keep the mold together.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know in your head, like, this heat is gonna melt this shit eventually.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I'm saying?
It didn't
But
last
you
long
deal
after
with
that.
it. You know what I'm saying? So
It didn't last long after that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got bad.
that's that. You know, real quick. I'm so sorry. Gaslight. I was sitting here trying to figure out, and me and Dean, once again, we at Every Media Studios too. I'm so sorry, I forgot to say that.
Right.
But we was like, where the word come from? And I'm like, gas. This might sound stupid, what I'm
Right.
about to say, but it's just me.
Yeah. No, go ahead, bro.
Gas take form. It gas a form. I might sound stupid, but ain't gas not form, but fuck it, I'm thinking too much. Don't worry about it. What did you say, Renee?
See, no, now you done threw me off because I was trying to wait for it. We was going with the analogy. The gas
He was trying to get
form,
scientific. I think he was trying to get scientific with it.
I'm trying to be too goddamn
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
Goddamn it. I skipped science
I'm
all
on the
my
edge,
life.
like, don't do that to me. Hold on.
He was trying to be scientific with it, but I knew where you was going with
Yeah.
it, though.
But I will say that thinking about the
form of
word gaslighting, not going your way, but I'm thinking about a gas in a car. Like, you go. Like, it make you go. So for me, gaslighting is to get you to do something. It's a reaction, you know. I want you to feel something, whatever that feeling cause you to act up, act out, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I look at gaslighting as something to action to make you do something, even if it's out of character. Just I want you to, especially if it's out of character, because I
know
think
exactly
that's what it is with manipulation and to me, like I want to get you out of your square. You know, I'm doing something to you that it's not something that you're used to, and a narcissist or a gaslighter, they know this. You know, that's why they're doing it. So how far can I take you out of your norm? How far can I take Rob to the left?
Right.
So, you know, I just that's what I think gaslighting does. It kind of causes an action.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Well, for one, gaslighting is a new term. You know, new generation is making these words.
Yeah.
But you know, the meaning is no different than the regular manipulation. It's all the same thing, you know. But I do feel like, man, if you are dealing with somebody who you see that characteristic in them, get away from them, man. Get away. You're gonna find yourself always in arguments. You're gonna find yourself always in heated discussions, debates. You're gonna always be in some type of controversial conversation with them. So that's the type of energy you don't really want around you. You don't want that type of friend, man. And that's bad because that can actually lead you into like the depression ways. But yeah, get away from people like that, man.
For sure. Well, we're gonna hit another topic, but before we do that, I want to say two things. I think I know what I was trying to say.
Go ahead. He in
So
Google
you
some
got-
shit. He in
Right,
Google
yeah,
some
yeah.
shit.
I ain't Google shit. This is kicking it with Rob's definition of gaslighting people.
Oh,
Hold on
shit.
to y'all seat, y'all.
Right.
So if you got
Hide the
gas, you
kids, hide your wife.
know what I'm saying, if you got gas, right,
Uh-huh.
and then you let go, and the light shine on it, you done fucked up.
What?
I'm not about to.
You done fucked up, goddammit.
Next
I
topic.
didn't see you do it. I don't know shit. That's my scientific message. No, but on some real shit, man, I want to shout out Lady de Jour. Lady de Jour's hair and nail salon and barbershop. Located, I gotta see, you know what I'm saying, on West 7 Mile.
Okay.
19704. My man's PZP up there, he cutting hair. Detroit Paulie, he up there cutting hair. You know, y'all need to mess with him, man. It's a dope shop, real clean, real professional. So they actually got a billboard right there on what's that, 7 Mile and Schaefer's, right up there. You'll see it.
Okay.
Lady de Jour.
Lady
So
de
I
Jour.
actually
I need to go check them out.
Yeah, I actually had a chance to speak to the owner, to Lady de Jour today, and supposed to have her come on the show one of these days.
Yes, we got to have Lady de Jour on the show
Lady
because
de
you
Jour,
know I
for
would love
real.
to talk beauty with Lady
yeah,
de
I
Jour
know you would,
and
for sure, yeah.
straight from the city, 313 all day. I like
Yeah,
it.
for sure, man. Y'all check them out. So this topic right here is gonna kind of like hit Renee's nerve. I already know it is.
Oh, we.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
I ain't got.
this
I
how
ain't.
we do when
I
we
ain't
come
rough.
back.
Hey, look, real talk. I ain't ruffled Renee's feathers in so long that I'm itching to. So go ahead. Say this.
Listen, okay, let me roll my sleeves up.
So look, women think they have everything until they don't have everything. I'm gonna give you an example. What I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if a woman has a guy who give them good sex and got money, he can get away with anything. Versus, you know what I'm saying, a dude who financially, he's, you know, they're a team, so he's not,
Financially unstable.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna say unstable, but he's making it where he need her help.
He ain't got as much.
You know,
a
the
team,
sex
yeah.
okay. You know, it's cool, it's tolerable, I guess, if you want to say it like that. But he do all the manly shit. Make sure the gas cut. Shit getting fixed in the house and shit like that. I think women don't appreciate dudes like that, and I think they should. That's why I think women, or I ain't gonna say all, I'm gonna say the modern ones, you know what I'm saying, don't appreciate, they don't know what a good man is.
I like that. I'm so happy you said that before you start talking. I was getting ready to say back in the day when the old school moms and the grandmas cutting grass and you know, pumping gas, all of those little things mattered. That's what the gentleman is chivalry. All of that. That's what the women wanted. They required that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays that should get ignored. Now it's all about that bag. It's all about sex now. And I say that because the generation display it. Social media display it. What we see every day display it. Even like the car wash. That's all it is. you only getting messed with. Whether you your physical form don't even really matter for real. Like what you look like ain't even a thing. It's what you got, what you can deliver, what
Or,
you can
do for somebody.
That's it, man. That's
it.
all it is. So back in the day, when you cutting grass, and taking out the trash, and pumping gas, all of those stuff that our grandmas and our moms require from a man, all you have to do is not be lazy and have a job. They'll help you. They'll cook whatever. But you had to bring that at least. Now, man, that is ignored. That ain't even enough.
I don't think it's actually ignored. I think you need to do all that shit.
No, man, it's ignored. Cause ain't no female requiring you to take out their trash. Ain't no female requiring you to pump their gas. They go do that shit themselves. They want that money, and they want you to lay it down. If you got those two, I agree. You can get away with anything.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you directed it to me when I absolutely 100% agree with what y'all saying.
I want to direct.
Because I actually am from an era where I
Pay attention to that.
And my grandmother and grandfather are still married. So they that's what it was.
Right.
It was granddad went to work. He
Right.
provided the things that needed to be fixed around the house. He did. It was certain manly duties, should I say, that we knew for a fact that he was going to handle and my grandmother was going to handle certain things. I like you said, the money issue and women allowing a man to cheat on her because he have money, I think it's sick. I think it's, a big part of the
modern women.
I got you.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
I'm talking about like whoever it is,
Right,
whatever they classify as, I think it's crazy because to me, it devalues us as a woman.
I agree.
I think that my grandmother and them back in their day, they held themselves with a little more esteem, a certain value and standard that is not, we don't see that today. And so, like you said, the bag, we're going to chase the bag because that's what everybody is talking about. Every time you turn on the TV or anything, even the music, everything is about money and how much money you can make, how fast you can get it, how much you have. Nothing about the person.
Nothing.
Because you can have all of those things and be a asshole, be the worst individual to ever walk the face of the earth. But to this generation, that's everything.
That's everything.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's them be the assholes. The ones with the money, like millions, and them be the ones that you're not about to survive. You think this man about to literally make you his wife and he got millions? He about to have 200 of y'all. You just one of the 200. You gone. Catch your attitude. Y'all get into it. You done. He on to the next. But that's why I feel like the characteristics of a man and those little things that the women should value that they don't, those be the ones that y'all should go for. I be blowing my damn. I got OCD, right? I'm gonna just say this and I'm done. I got OCD, right? I be blowing my damn girl mind when I wake up and I literally make up the bed when we get out the bed. She be messed up. She like, what the hell? That's just something that was instilled. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. She be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
She ain't, what, you ain't never saw a man do that? But new generation, they're not used to a man doing
Before
that.
you say something, I wanna piggyback just on the good men that you were mentioning that's fixing things around the house, and he may need or require a little more teamwork from his woman, but however, we're a team, so that's what we're supposed to do. That us against the world kind of attitude is what I appreciate, because those are the things that really set a foundation, a solid, sturdy foundation for a family. When you pile on kids, or when you start to think about growing your name, you want your name to live on. You want to have a sturdy foundation. So those are the things. Real quick, I don't even want to know how to turn up the hot water tank on, and that's so crazy. But in my mind, I'm I have to, but in my mind, I don't want to. I want a husband who can do that for me. So I'm of a different era. My mindset is like, no, let him do it, and
My girl want to piss me off. Go to the gas station without me. That's gonna piss me off, man. Go ahead.
No, it's more like I don't want to. The question presented itself about women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen to y'all, and I'm not trying to put the whole thing that women do this, because I think men who use their wealth and shit, you know what I'm saying, is just as bad.
Yeah.
So what that tells me is that ain't nobody really trying to find nobody for real.
Wait,
You know what I'm saying?
wait.
They not really trying to find. No, the modern generation is not trying to find a wife or a husband. They're not.
What do you think they're trying to find?
They just trying to have fucking fun, I guess.
I've
You know
heard
what I'm
that.
saying?
I've heard that a lot though.
They just trying to have fun.
much
You know how
can we
people like,
spend?
you know when
How-
people
yeah.
break down them phases. Oh, this is my whole phase, or this is
Yeah.
my phase.
Yeah.
This is,
Yeah.
That's
Let's turn
that's
up.
fun. That's turn
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Everything is about turning up.
Everything
the-
about fun.
The image,
Yeah.
man.
And it's sad. It's
Man.
we always knew how men is. That men,
Man.
we how many girls we can sleep with, da. But it's sad because women think the same way. Modern women,
Yeah.
I think that's amusing to them,
Yeah, it is.
You know,
and
it's
that's sad.
You know, it's crazy at the car wash, man. I had a guy at the car wash. He told me, he said, man, just as much as the men is trying to talk to the women, you got women there having conversations about the men. They trying to get at that. They make just as much. They trying to get at you just as bad as you trying to get at them. Soon as a new group of men coming in, they girl, look at him, look at him. They just as bad as the men. Everything is a competition nowadays. Like, this girl is liking you, that girl is too. They in competition to get you. Same thing. A man is a woman. A woman is a man nowadays.
I was just gonna say that, and I don't want to say that because you know how we had these conversations, though. You know, right? But yeah, women have taken this masculine form, and
man.
you know, just because I'm of a certain age, y'all, I might look good, but I'm of a certain age. No. So my mindset is that more, like you say, the traditional mindset. You know, I see it a lot that these women pursue hard on these men. And, you know, I've got male friends and some of the things, single male friends, and some of them would tell me how strong a woman will come off when she's approaching him.
Right.
I'm like, really? What?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I want to be soft. I want you to
Man, I get it all the time.
kind of approach me and but then it's kind of looked at if I say that in a certain group with certain women, I'm looked at as crazy. You know, like, girl, you ain't gonna never get nothing if you don't. I don't want to do that though. You know, let him be a man. I don't feel like I'm giving him an opportunity to be a man if I'm the one, you know, taking initiative on those kind of things, approaching him, and you know, I don't want to do that.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to get off topic. Go
Well,
ahead.
listen to this. Well, let me say this real quick before we hit Renee's breaking news segment. What has happened, people, in my opinion, God damn it, is no, real
I was
shit.
waiting on it though.
Real shit.
Gotta have it.
Real shit is that I'm gonna rephrase what I always say, but what it is, women have become. We have become the males have become the hunted. When we hunted, now we become the hunted. So the women are hunting for us, and you know what I'm saying? That's what it meaning. Women trying to be men. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. We becoming hunted because they feel like they are the king. The queen shit is out of there.
Right.
Wow.
You saw the movie The Woman King? At the end of the day, I'm just joking.
That shit right there in
that was a
itself.
joke. That was a joke, but I was just using that. That's a joke. But what I was getting ready to say is it'll never work. It'll never survive. Like us as a people, we will never evolve to where marriage works if we keep going this way. I feel like the only reason the divorce rates has gone up and the marital rates has gone down is because we don't have those in-house values no more. The attention is not on what keeps a family together. It's more so what you can get out of it. Nowadays, a female will have a baby with you only to put you on child support. It's not because she really love you, man. You got something to offer. And we just seen it. I'm going to use this. I don't know if y'all up to date on this. Krishan Rock and Blueface.
Yeah, I be seeing that. That's
That woman been dealing with this man, this abusive guy. Now, I don't know Blueface personally, so I don't really know what they do off camera, right? But based on what I see on camera, he is an abuser, right?
I thought she was.
They both are.
Okay.
Not to put one on the other one,
Yeah.
they both are, right? But I'm only saying this to get to this point.
Right.
She's now pregnant.
Yeah, that's my news.
And she's
so yeah.
okay with
Yeah.
leaving him now.
Oh.
She telling him, don't hit me up no more. You wasn't saying that when you wasn't pregnant. But you got something of him to liquidate him now.
Okay.
Now you can leave with something knowing you got a guaranteed lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, shit. Look,
That's how.
you didn't
That's
bring it
what I
out.
got
Hold
out
on.
of it.
Yep.
We gon' right now. We gon' hit
That's what I got out of it.
Renee's KIWR breaking news.
Kicking it with
Let's
Rob
get it.
News with y'all girl Renee. Listen, Drew, you touched on it, one of my topics. So, do we say congratulations to Krishan Rock
Definitely.
for announcing that she is expecting Blueface's child? But with the way they act, they tend to drink a lot of alcohol and they're violent. And they have a really toxic relationship. So are we thinking that this is going to bring more chaos, or will this help them to mature? Because Drew, you mentioned something. You said that she is now saying that she doesn't want to be in a relationship with him. But my thought is, you're tired. You have a child. So as much as she's saying she doesn't want to be in a relationship with him, we've seen Krishan actually act out in crazy, strange ways to let it be known that she really loves him in a really strange way. So I don't really think fully that she will honor that, okay, Blueface, stay away from me now that they're with child. I actually feel as if as pregnancy goes along, that her feelings may actually deepen for him and it may get even more chaotic. But I wanted to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about that?
So in my opinion, it kind of goes back to what we were just talking about, kind of when if I felt the shit was real, really, that's something else. I think it's all the publicity stunt. What's going on? When can you see domestic violence and the guy fighting her dad on camera and no one gets in trouble? People be telling me this shit. I be looking like, dude, this shit fake. It's just like watching fucking Training Day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking fake. But, if it's not, it goes back to what we were saying. The guy got money. She got a baby by him. Now she want to leave him. So guess what? She get a bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about the shit.
She get more than a bag, man. She get a social media persona for the rest of her life. When that baby, especially when she starts showing. And I do agree with you, though. She might show a little bit more of a I want a family, but it's image. It's not going to be meaning. Once you say certain shit, you can't take it back to me. So you say something to me, that's what you said to me. You can't take it back, right? So like she said, all of that stuff, she don't need money from him. She don't need to. You will be an FOC. That's what we call it. You will. That's no different than anybody. But yeah, she got a bag. She got security now. And then she got the internet for as long as she got that baby. That's a bag in itself.
Is he the one? Did he knock her teeth out supposedly, or she put it out and did that bullshit herself?
I don't really know what happened. I know she put that nigga face on that tooth, and that was just the stupidest shit in the world.
Well, either way it goes, they shouldn't be making a baby together.
But no, I'm sorry to cut you off. But you did say something. You said, will it be good for them or will it be bad for them? It'll be bad for them.
Yeah. That's what I feel. Like
if it was real.
This yeah. So, and let's move on to my next story. So this is something, Artbark. Do y'all know who she is? She's from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
She raps though.
Barbie.
Yeah, and she actually got a tattoo of her boyfriend on her neck, and so social media was kind of going in on her a little bit because they were trying to figure out why she had a tattoo of her man, but she didn't have a tattoo of her kids. So is this like the norm now? Like, is just the way you show you love somebody by getting a tattoo with them, and like, is this the big thing?
Motherfuckers can't afford no rings. I'm gonna put your face on
That's
me.
a new commitment.
But no, how they know she ain't got no tattoo of her kids?
Well, I guess she admitted it because she, it's on social media. So I guess she's saying, oh, no, she said, I'm not going to say she guessed. In the article, it said that she doesn't want people to know her kids' names. Okay. So that's why she said she doesn't have.
That's that woman's body. Let her do what the hell she want to do.
Right.
I feel like that ain't got nothing to do with none of y'all lives. Why is that such a goddamn, priority? That woman gonna do what she gonna do. Now, as far as what the tattoo symbolizes, if that's the new way of committing, then hell, hey, again,
she better get somebody look just like her when they break up.
You feel me?
And it's big across her neck. Like,
so
it's big.
I just feel like, man, these people out here doing anything to kind of like get some type of attention. So
That's all that is.
Would y'all be flattered if a woman got
no,
a
I'm
nice?
gonna
I tell her don't do it.
I'm gonna tell her
Okay.
don't do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't get me tied in nowhere.
Yeah. I'm like, don't do that shit
Because
because
it's not
if
gonna
you,
impress me.
yeah,
That's not gonna make me. I'm gonna be like, oh, that look nice.
And that's it.
That's it. You ain't. That shit ain't
yeah,
impressing me.
don't do that shit.
Don't do that.
So that's it, fellas. That's Renee's Kicking It with Rob news.
All right, people.
Man.
All right, people. Well, look, we gonna hit this last topic, man, and I kind of think pertaining to everything we said, I think this is a big problem. With all the shit we were saying. Excuse me. I believe that lack of communication would destroy relationships, marriages, friendships, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of stuff can be, I'm gonna use the right word, can be resolved if people communicate it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that sometimes people may not communicate because of what was the word? Gaslighting, goddammit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? What we used earlier. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to communicate.
Right.
Communication can actually stop breakups or save, you know what I'm saying, relationships, in my opinion.
I feel like, man, because I've lost some friendships and relationships off lack of communication on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? Childhood, just something I never really had to do. Don't really know how to express. You know what I'm saying? Like just not being able to communicate. I've lost friendships and I've lost like relationships off that. So yeah, man, that's a big thing. But that's also the number one rule to having a healthy relationship is community. If you got that, if that shit's solid, man, y'all go longevity. Like y'all can go a long way.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I agree with that.
I agree with that as well, but it's also a piece of it that that's missing that we don't talk about enough, that there is communication and also listening.
Right.
Because
Right.
you can be the person that communicates until you blue in your face, but if the person is not listening with the intent to actually hear what you're saying, I want to listen, I want to know what you're trying to communicate with me, then it'll fall, just doesn't go anywhere. But we have to listen as well as, communicate so
man.
we
So
can.
communication only works for people who give a fuck.
You know, it's that's
right?
true.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree, but it's a second. It's like a okay. So you got communication, right? But you also got comprehension, right? You can communicate. If you don't know, I ain't gonna say not give a fuck. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna
That's what it
say,
is.
but not necessarily, because some people don't know how to comprehend on the level that you know how to communicate. You ever heard of the term you have to dumb some shit down for a person to understand it? You got some people who know how to communicate on a 4th grade level, and it's a PhD level. The basics, yeah, I get that. That's why I say I understand you as far as give a fuck, because it's some shit you ain't gotta comprehend. I mean, you ain't gotta communicate. It should just be known.
Mm-hmm.
But exactly communicating exactly what you want and how you communicate is a difference. Comprehension is everything.
If you was
The
to,
basics, but
yeah.
just
if I was to
everything.
sit here and tell, if you, well, not me, just you tell your girlfriend or whoever, look, you know what I'm saying, I think we need to, I don't know, go out more, you know what I'm saying, I just want to,
That's
you
the
know what I'm saying?
basics.
That's the basics.
That's the basics.
And they can't comprehend, and they don't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck.
What that's the but
You know what I'm saying?
to me that's why I said it's the levels. There's levels to it because that's basic. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, I ain't got to tell you not to cheat. You already know that, right? But opposed to character, behavior, why you do this, why do you do that? Like to comprehend why somebody do something that like we had a conversation before. We was talking about the woman dominance and the independent woman, right? We was talking about how do a woman who's been handling her business and being an alpha in her household all these years, how do she know how to submit to a man when they come along? She's been doing this shit her whole life, right? That man had a hard time understanding that woman and why she have a hard time letting down that alpha persona, right? You can't take some shit out of a woman that's been instilled in her 30, 40 years, right? So he can't comprehend her, even no matter how much he communicate to him, if he can't comprehend that, it'll never
Well,
work.
I think that's more
levels
like
to it.
I
It's
think
levels.
that's. I'm sorry, Renee. Just let me get this out real quick. I think that's more of like you take a cake out the oven too soon and it go flat. You know what I'm saying? Because meaning because if the submissive thing, if somebody ain't ready for that, they're not gonna do it.
But is they not ready, or that's just not what they used to?
Yeah, that is it's both things.
My point with the whole story is that
Yeah.
it's just levels to comprehending and communicating.
Right.
We can always understand and comprehend the basics of shit,
Mm-hmm.
but when it's time to talk about that real problem you got, if you can't comprehend why these traits and where these traits came from, it's hard to understand some shit you can't comprehend.
Well, I want to say I agree a little bit with both of y'all.
Right.
But I will say that the care part of it is what I kind of resonate with.
Right.
Because to me, even if you can't comprehend
Right.
what I'm saying, if I'm communicating something to you as an issue for me,
Right.
if you care enough about
you
me,
will,
you're gonna slow down for a minute
Right.
and you're gonna try to kind of, okay,
Right.
what you saying?
Right.
Let me try to work on this with
Right.
you. So I
Right.
get you on that point because that's
No,
where
I
I
do too.
am.
I do too.
Because for me, if we're gonna be in a relationship,
Right.
and they hard, you know what I'm saying? Relationships are not easy. Friendships,
Hell no.
you know,
It's all
male, you
relationships,
know,
yeah.
relationships,
It's all the
all
same,
relationships,
yeah.
they're hard. So if we can't be in a place where, you know, if I'm expressing something to you and you think enough of me to say, like, wait a minute, she's having a moment that I
Right.
need to stop and listen to what she's saying,
Right.
then
No,
we have
I
a
agree with
problem.
it. I agree with that too. I just want to always I want to put both situations out there, both scenarios, because it's somebody who living the shit we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I always want to know it ain't as much as a person might communicate, comprehending. Everybody ain't got that ability. Now, yeah, if you care, you gonna always want to make it better.
You gonna try.
You gonna try, put effort
Yeah.
towards the shit. But sometimes people lifestyles be a little bit more to comprehend than what we.
I
give
don't want
off,
that to be
you
an
know?
excuse though.
No, it's
because I
not.
think a lot of people will kind of play on that. Don't play with me. Because as you
Yeah.
get to a certain age, you know
that's that
something
gaslighting
is wrong.
shit.
Like you get what I'm
That's
saying.
that's that
That's
gaslighting
that little
shit.
fine line.
Yeah.
So like I said, I do understand, but I lean more towards what Rob is saying with the
Right.
care because no
Right.
matter what, at the end of the day, if I'm expressing there is a problem, do not play like you don't
Don't know.
understand
Correct.
that there is a problem.
And you
Right.
fucking 38.
Yeah, like don't do that. We're not kids. You know?
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
try to gaslight me. Not
Nah,
ready to
that's
tussle,
that's
you know?
that's true. Shit.
So.
Don't play dumb now.
Yeah.
Like
We
don't
gotta
play the
use
Yeah.
the
fool.
term,
Yeah.
goddammit. I know we
Because you
might
got
use
some people
that.
who do that. They play the fool who think they fooling.
There you
Don't
go.
do that.
Yeah.
Because see, when I know you like that, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm spiteful like that, bro. You can play dumb all you want. I'm gonna play right with your ass. I swear I
And
am.
I'm on the opposite end of that. I don't want to be bothered
Yeah.
because again, I'm coming in a way that's very, very. I tell Rob, me and him had these conversations that sometimes I think I'm odd for this generation of people
Yeah.
because I'm coming pure hearted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know how to gaslight.
if I do that, and then you play me in a way, I take it very,
Yeah,
very
very
personal. So
personal.
I'm
Yep.
leaving you. I'm cutting you off.
For
Fuck
sure.
you.
Because
You
I
know
do
what I'm
that.
saying?
I
Like,
do that too.
yeah.
You do that with me. I'm trying to take because I'm coming brutally honest. I'm
Yeah.
so blunt, man. I'm a
Yeah.
Gemini. I'm blunt. I'm giving it to
Yeah,
you
we
right
like
here.
that. Yeah.
I'm giving it to you right here. So now when I see you try to fuck with me, depending on who you are,
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna dog you to show you how that shit feel, or I'm gonna just leave you alone if you ain't even worth it. But I just be feeling like, yeah, man, don't do that to me, cause I'm gonna catch it fast. I'm too observant. I'm gonna catch it fast, and then I'm gonna depending on who you is, it all depend on
I'm working on that too to kind of like reel that in because I take it real personal. It'll get real
That's
ugly.
why I said
yeah.
I'll say something. I'll either say something and leave it alone, or I'll play like you got the upper hand on me, and I'll literally I'm the king
For me,
of
I'm
playing
more
that.
of I'm
I'll
a type
do
of
that
person. I
shit.
kind of hold shit in, but I just can't be like. I just look. I'm a very observant, and I might take a lot of shit before I actually react.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in that process, I do try to communicate and work on things. Cause hey, I ain't perfect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna throw a closing statement out here. We about to get the fuck out of here, man. I miss y'all.
Man,
You
I
know
miss
what I'm
y'all
saying? We
too,
gonna keep
man.
this consistent. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to Art of Men next week. And my closing statement, based off what we learned, the gaslighting word was new to me. You know what I'm saying? What, you know, the part about the women, if you ain't really got nothing to offer but two things, money and, you know what I'm saying, sex. And then it's like a communication thing. People, I mean, y'all need to start, and this goes for men and women. You know what I'm saying? We need to really start. I see all these videos about, you know, I see women and men on these TikToks and you know, all the social media shit trying to say why a man does this or why a woman does that or why this and why that. But y'all all doing the same shit we just talked about.
Right.
So if you gonna speak it,
Right.
speak the real to help.
I want to
You know what I'm saying?
off that. Cause I feel like, and this just goes for the men like us and the women like you. For everybody who is dealing with somebody who is genuine with you, don't play along with the manipulation shit. If you got somebody that's down for you, man, you ride that shit. Like you don't know how rare it is to find men and women who really on that modern day like real shit. You better hold on to them treasure pieces, man.
Yeah.
You ain't finding that shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So if you find somebody who ain't really with the internet, they ain't really with the trending, they ain't trying to keep up with the hype, you got somebody who thorough, man, you better keep that shit with you. You better hold on. I'm talking about friends and relationships. You don't have them friends
Dogs,
like that.
every goddamn
Them
thing.
sandbox friends. No, for real. Them sandbox friends, the ones you grew up with, you better hold on to them, man. So, them closing remarks from Drew, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy, man. Yeah, I miss y'all too, man. I couldn't wait. That's why I say, well, man, listen.
You got any closing remarks, Renee?
No, I just want to say I miss y'all too. Back with the gang.
Back with my nigga, man. Let's get it.
Kicking it with Rob. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Straight up, man.
For sure.
Right there.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Until next time, man. We'll see y'all in a couple weeks. Kicking the Rob. Peace.
Drew.
Another episode of Kicking It with Rob. God damn it. Kicking It with Rob.